Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Nekoosa High School and another Friday night of high school sports. We have girls action for you this evening as the Green Devils of Adams Friendship come to town. They'll take on the Papermakers in South Central Conference basketball action. My name is Tom Kirst. Behind the camera tonight is Nita Kirst, and we are sure glad you could join us for this broadcast. Our thanks goes out to Tom Lopes and his fine staff at Wisconsin Rapids Community Media for helping us make telecasts of NHS sports possible. Adams Friendship and Nekoosa renew their friendly rivalry tonight in meeting number 1 of 2 this basketball season. Both teams have had their shares of struggle thus far. Adams Friendship brings a 4-11 mark into this ball game. Nekoosa a 3-9 record. In conference play, these teams are even. Both teams with identical 2-2 marks. That places them 2 games behind league-leading Wisconsin Dells. A year ago, Nekoosa got the best of it. They swept the Green Devils in a couple of very close wins. They topped the Devils 34-33 in Adams Friendship, then won a squeaker 38-36 right here in Nekoosa. Odds are we'll see another close and hard-fought game here tonight on the Papermaker home floor. Basketball coming up. It's the Green Devils and the Papermakers here in the Nekoosa gym. Time for the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First for the Green Devils from Adams Friendship. 4-11 on the year, 2-2 in South Central Conference play. Alicia Rodriguez wears number 12. She is a senior on this very young Green Devil squad. Hayden Splinter, another senior, wears number 21. Danielle Krodek is a junior, number 23.
And number 30, Asia Bulafreeman.
Asia Bulafreeman is a junior. She wears number 30 and 24 for Adams Friendship. I will have to check the roster for her name.
Nekoosa Papermakers.
That is Coral Juleseth, 5th starter for Adams Friendship. Green Devils coached by Mr. Dane Amundson. Starting lineup now for the Nekoosa Papermakers. Number 13 is Marissa Harnish. She is a sophomore. Or Cassandra Mortel, a 5'6 junior. Number 21 is Tess Keenan, a 5'8 senior. In the post, 6'1 senior, number 23, Jenna Baker. And starter number 5 for Nekoosa, number 33, 5'5 junior, Danny Hendrickson. Nekoosa, of course, coached by Mr. Scott Lindsmeyer and assisted by Mr. Chris Stensberg. Scott and Chris now in their 10th season, heading up this Nekoosa girls basketball program. And Nekoosa again 3-7 on the year. Make that 3-9. And they are make that 2-2 in South Central Conference play. Ball in the air, Nekoosa with the tip. Adams Friendship with a zone look to begin the night. Looks like a 1-2-2 maybe. Hendrickson picks up the loose ball, missed the easy one. Tess Keenan puts it back up. Harnish with the rebound, Nekoosa reloads. I mentioned both these teams have 2 conference wins. They've come against the same opponents. Westfield and Mauston. Marissa Harnish knocks down the 15-footer. Nekoosa on the board.
2-point basket, number 13, Marissa Harnish.
Boy, Marissa has improved as this year's gone on. Little confidence now behind her. You can see it. She's been a key player in the games we've seen Nekoosa play. Good play there by Hendrickson as she takes it away. Much of Adams Friendship, a young team. They have probably 4 or 5 freshmen on that varsity roster of 14 players. Well, they start mostly upperclassmen. Bad pass there by Harnish, but Nekoosa will keep it. Nekoosa with only 3 wins on the year, but I tell you what, they've played some tight ball games. They've lost some tough games. So if they can just start winning those close games, they can turn this season around. Jenna Baker catches it deep on a good feed from Hendrickson. Nekoosa on top 4-0. We played about 2 minutes. Splinter fires a 3. Good rebound inside by number 30. That's Asia Bula-Freeman. 4-2 Nekoosa lead. Baker cross court to Hendrickson. Danny takes it down the middle. Got the roll. So Nekoosa with 6 points, a basket by 3 different players. They lead by 4. Offensively, Nekoosa 2-3 zone. 3 ball on the way. And Danielle Croddick knocks her first shot down. 6-5, Nekoosa lead. Little pressure on the guards on top. Nekoosa handles it nicely. And Jenna Baker makes a tough shot with the left hand. Draws the foul, and she's going to shoot a free throw here. As Hayden Splinter got a piece of her. Kyra Bula checks in now for Adams Friendship. Kyra, a freshman. She wears number 4. Little delay here as Bula-Freeman has to tie her shoe. Way off with a free throw was Baker. So it's an 8-5 Nekoosa advantage. Ball went off of Mortel, I believe. Adams Friendship will keep it. That little drop pass goes out of bounds, so Nekoosa gets it back. Second turnover committed by the Devils. Jenna Baker will fire the 3. Mortel missed the putback. Bula the other way. No, she hands it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, good penetration, but a bad pass. Now Harnish gives it up. Now Harnish gets it back. Adams Friendship foul coming up on Croddick here. Trying to defend that good pass by Hendrickson to Baker. Saved a basket anyway for Adams Friendship. So Nekoosa inbounds underneath their own basket. Nekoosa got it inside. Keenan had it slapped away though as she went up. Nekoosa will keep it. I was amazed at how many games Adams Friendship has played already this season. Harnish with a miss. They are 4-11 on the year, so they get 15 of their 22 games in here on January 12th. The girls' season pretty much over come the end of February. It's not a whole lot of games to play in the final 6 weeks. Mortel the other way. Put it up wildly, and she's bailed out by the outside official, and she's going to shoot 2. Bula's going to get the foul. Freshman with her first. And junior Cassandra Mortel shoots a pair. Just looking at the Nekoosa bench, a couple of players out again tonight as Mortel makes a pair. Get back to that in a second. Adams Friendship takes the timeout. 13:36 to play in the half. 10-5, Nekoosa. Heading the other way, Nekoosa by 5. Baker all the way to the rim. Gets it back, had it tipped away. She'll try it one more time, and that ball is tapped out of bounds. Well, Jenna Baker doing a good job inside, at least getting attempts. Had problems putting it down there, but Nekoosa maintains possession. Boy, Nekoosa's been running that out-of-bounds play for 10 years. Marissa Harnish now has 4, and Nekoosa's lead is 7. 3 ball on the way. Bula bangs that one out. Keenan with a good rebound. Keenan attacked at that high post. Nekoosa loses it. And Rodriguez the other way is fouled as she goes up. And she will shoot 2. 15, Mortel with the foul. It's Nekoosa's first team foul. Adams Friendship with 3. And Belicia Rodriguez shoots 2. $12:20 to play here in the first half. Hendrickson, they're going to call a held ball. That could have been either a travel or a held ball. Nekoosa actually got the better of the 2 calls there. Boy, Danny had a wide open shot from the free throw line, but put it on the floor instead, and Nekoosa turns it over. Hendrickson missed the steal attempt there. 3 ball by Craddock. And that's chased down by Keenan. And Tess makes a bad pass, but gets it back. Baker will take the 15-footer. And that wedges between the backboard and the rim. So we'll go to the possession arrow, and Nekoosa will keep the basketball. If we ever get that ball down. They're looking for Scott Linsmeyer to run out there right now and knock that out. But Scott says he's not loose yet, so they're going to use a basketball instead. And it's in there good. That always amazes me at how you can shoot a basketball and have it wedged like that. I mean, it happens every so often, but you try to do that, it would take you forever and a day to get a successful attempt. Nekoosa moving the ball nicely offensively. And Tess Keenan gets a layup inside. Good feed from Cassandra Mortel. Nekoosa by 8. There again, Hendrickson making a break on the ball. This time she gets it. Harnish put it on the floor. And Adams Friendship is called for the travel. So Nekoosa did a good job of getting the steal. Of course, Hendrickson with the steal. Not a real good job of handling the basketball after the steal. Again, they luck out. keep the basketball on their end. Harnish. Mula with a rebound. Adams Friendship really does look like a perimeter team. That shot missed by Rodriguez. I don't really see them looking to the post at all. Try to get the ball inside. Rather working around the edge. Baker with a nice little feed. Keenan missed the shot, but she's fouled. Bula Freeman gets the foul, her first. Team 4 now in Adams Friendship. Another Adams Friendship freshman getting ready to come in the game. As Tess misses the first. Kaylee Lent wears number 13. She's a freshman. So now Adams Friendship with 2 freshmen in the ball game. Along with Rodriguez, Bula Freeman, and one other player. Craddock, the third non-freshman. Bula misses the 3. Boy, she looks comfortable shooting that shot, though. I suspect she makes her share. Nekoosa basketball. 9:40 to play now in the half. 14-6 our score. I don't think Adams Friendship has seen the lead yet here in the first half. Callie Dyens checked in the ball game now for Coach Linsmeyer. Callie wears number 3. She's a junior. Rodriguez trying to beat the crowd down the court. Does. Malicia with her first field goal. 3 points in the ball game, and Scott Linsmeyer wants a timeout. Yes, he wasn't too pleased with that possession, and easy layup there by Rodriguez. So 9:18 to play here. Nekoosa still up by 6. I mentioned Nekoosa's schedule before and how they've lost some close games. Well, this is their second ball game this week. Back on Tuesday the 9th, they played Mosinee here, and the Nekoosa gym dropped a 5-point ball game, 55-50 that night. Of course, we saw them drop an overtime thriller to Medford back in December. Lost to Auburndale by 2, Watoma by 4. So yeah, they've had their chances. On the plus side, Nekoosa did win one overtime game, and that, I believe, was against Boston. I think they've lost 2 overtime games, 1-1. Hendrickson got hung up, turns it over. Hey, nice job on the other end, huh? Danielle Craddock went hard to the rim that time and got her second basket. Adams Friendship back within 4 now. Juleseth checks back in now for Coach Amundsen. Coral, by the way, another freshman. So 3 freshmen on the floor now for the Green Devils. Mortel hits her first field goal. Cassandra with 4 points. Nekoosa back up by 6. Rodriguez takes the 3. Baker with a rebound. Boy, those are good shots. Nekoosa's passing up there between Mortel, Dine, and Hendrickson. Really looking to get the ball inside. And Adams Friendship defense really trying to sink down into the middle. Dine drops it off for Mortel, and Cassandra is fouled going out. She'll shoot 2. Team foul number 5 now on Adams Friendship, and it goes on number 13, Kaylee Lent.
The paper makers number 13, Harnish.
Cassandra now 2 out of 3 from the line. Make that 2 out of 4. Gets it back though. Baker forced that one up, but got the call. I'm not sure where Jenna was going with that one, but it turned out well for Nekoosa as Juleseth, I thought it was 24 that got the foul. Jenna Baker makes the first. I'll watch the board here to see who they put the foul up on. Jenna makes a pair. That's diplomacy, huh? They didn't put the foul up. So I don't know if that went on 24 or 23. They're both in the game right now. Anyway, 18-10 Nekoosa. 7:20 to play here in the first. Bula gets another open look, and this time she buries it. Well, I don't think Nekoosa can give her that all night. Again, she looks confident shooting from the arc. It's her first make in about 4 tries, but that ball goes to Baker in the post, and 2-3 Green Devils are there, lickety split. Mortel will try a 3, and she hits it. Cassandra, 7 points in the half. Nekoosa back up by 9. Dine does a good job covering up on Bula this time. Rodriguez tried to get in the middle to a teammate. Juleseth missed the shot. Nekoosa the other way. Yeah, Mortel had a couple of looks there again from the same spot. She just drained the 3 and didn't even look like she thought about shooting the basketball. So Nekoosa turns it over, and Rodriguez gets the hoop on the other end. Alicia with 5. Leads the Devil, well, her and Craddock both with 5 for the Green Devils. Baker just inside that 3-point line. Harnish, looked like she was bumped going up, no call. We go the other way. Pretty quiet gym tonight. Long 3 ball. Rodriguez with her first tray. 3rd for Adams Friendship. And hey, Green Devils down by 9 a minute ago. Now back within 4. 5 minutes to play in the half. They're starting to warm up from the outside. Callie Dine will try it. Keenan had it, lost it, bounces right to Baker, who missed the easy one. Rodriguez the other way. Nobody picks her up, and she misses the easy shot. Boy, Nekoosa looks tired going back down the court defensively. Keenan got bumped, finished the shot. Test with 4, Nekoosa back up by 6. And Nekoosa does look spent. Adams Friendship does them a favor. They take a full timeout. 4:29 to play in the half. 23-17 Nekoosa. So Adams Friendship puts it in play. 4.5 minutes left in the half. They're down by 6. See if their strategy changes at all. You know, Nekoosa's only played 6 in this first half, and it's showing. Again, that timeout, a blessing for them. And the pace of the game is good for Nekoosa, too. It's been a half-court game. Harnish got it to Keenan, and Tess just ridden out of there. Who gets the foul? .21. Splinter, her second. Team 7. So now Tess Keenan shoots the bonus as Asia Bula-Freeman checks back in for the Devils. Tess 0 for 2 now from the line. Nekoosa 4 out of 8 as a team from the free throw line. Adams Friendship 1 out of 2. Nekoosa with only 1 team foul in the half. That belongs to Mortel. That can change in a hurry too. I've seen that with Nekoosa girls. Nice job there as Baker takes it away. Harnish hits the 15-footer. Marissa with 3 field goals, 6 points, and Nekoosa back up by 8. Well, the Papermakers are up by 9. That lead dropped to 4, and now Nekoosa's got it back to 8. 3 minutes to play in the half as Rodriguez drops it off inside. We get a held ball, and that will stay with the Green Devils. Nekoosa boys, of course, are in action tonight. They're playing down at Adams Friendship. Boys haven't won a game yet this year, but they came close. Last ball game against Westfield, they dropped that one by 5. That's on the road, too, at Westfield. They're going to get a win or two. Shot is missed by Craddock. And now Nekoosa with the basketball and an 8-point margin. Harnish with a good catch, but a bad pass. Mortel got it back, and Marissa turns it over with a travel. We've got Nekoosa with 5 turnovers in the half, which isn't bad, and Adams Friendship with 6. Now the Adams Friendship looking to go to the post a little bit. But they shoot the 3. And Keenan battling for the basketball. Make that Harnish battling for the basketball that goes off of Jilseth. Hendrickson again turns down the easy shot, takes it inside, draws the foul. Not sure what Danny doesn't like about that 15-footer from the free throw line. The officials are going to talk over the last foul, I guess. And now they're going to get the 3rd official involved. No, we do not have instant replay available tonight. Aside from Nita, did you run that back for us? With our 1 camera shot?
No one would be able to see it but me.
Well, we'd have to trust you then. Now the ruling is So the discussion was whether or not it was a 2-shot foul or a 1-shot foul. And they ruled 2, so Hendrickson does shoot 2. Nekoosa now 4 out of 9 as a team. Danny hits 1 of 2. She's got 3 points on the night. Nekoosa leads by 9 again at 26-17. Simple little pass between Bula and Rodriguez goes awry. Turnover number 7. I'm sure Coach Amundsen wants a little better possessions than that one. 9 seconds, 2 passes, turnover. Hendrickson and Mortel playing catch. Jenna Baker's going to get the foul. She went after the basketball.
Baker's number 23.
We're first, Nekoosa's second as a team. More than a minute 30 to go. Adams Friendship brings it back up. Rodriguez. The freshman inside. Coral Juleseth with their first basket. 26-19. Foul coming up on Adams Friendship as Harnish takes it up. Juleseth gets the foul. 2 shots coming up now for Marissa Harnish. Sophomore with 7 here in the first half. Make it 8. Substitution now. Callie Lent checks back in. (28-19), 1 minute to play in the half. Hendrickson will get that one. Danny's been trying to pick off that pass all night on both sides of the court. She did it once. That time a little bit late. Rodriguez eyed up the 3. Now kicks it back out. And Craddock missed the shot. And Bula came up with it. Now she throws it away. So the freshman made a good play to retrieve the basketball, but made an ill-advised pass following that. So now it's Nekoosa with the basketball again. 30 seconds to play in the half. They're up by 9. I don't know if Nekoosa will try to go for 1 here or not. Doesn't look like it. We're down to 15 seconds, though. They are looking at the clock. Harnish will take it. Keenan got a hand on it. But Lent came away with it. 4 seconds. Rodriguez fires up the 3 and hit it at the buzzer. How about that, huh? Tough looking shot there for Belicia Rodriguez, but she drains it. And that gives Adams Friendship some momentum heading into the locker room at halftime. Our score at the half: Nekoosa 28 and Adams Friendship 22. And that horn means it's time for second half action here in the Nekoosa gym. Nekoosa with a 6-point lead. Biggest lead of the night's been 9. Adams Friendship just keeps hanging in there. Jenna Baker with a tough shot to start the second half. She has 8 now for the game. First half scoring for Nekoosa: Harnish with 8, Mortel with 7, Keenan with 4, Baker 6, and Danny Hendrickson with 3. Travel called on Adams Friendship. For the Green Devils, Rodriguez totaled 11, including two 3-balls. Kyra Bula with 2, Craddock with 5, Bula Freeman with 2, and Jules Seth with 2. Nekoosa shot 13 free throws in that first half, made 7. Shooting the ball to good beginning of the second half, though, as Tess Keenan gets 1. So Nekoosa 7 out of 13 from the line in the first half. Adams Friendship shot only 2 free throws in the half, made 1. And that's a difference also in this ball game. I'm not sure what happened there. Somebody tipped the ball back in bounds. Harnish tipped it after that. And now
She had to establish herself.
well, maybe Harnish is the one that tipped it back in. But, well, probably tipped it to herself. Adams Friendship inbounds. They cut it into that 10-point lead as Craddock now has 7 for the night. 32-24. Adams Friendship with 8 turnovers in the first half. Nekoosa with 5. Turnover there by the Papermakers. But a miss by Craddock, and I think she got away with a walk there too. And now I believe that's Jules Seth who put it down. And Nekoosa with an injury. I'm not sure who that was. Baker, I guess. No, it wasn't Baker. It was Hendrickson. She went down during that battle for the basketball. So she goes back to the bench, and Callie Dine in now for Coach Linsmeyer. 32-26. Bad pass there by Rotel. Nekoosa survives it, though. Baker really didn't have much of a backboard to use that time. She tried to bank the shot from the side. Rodriguez the other way. Dine with the rebound. Boy, look, there's 4 Green Devils around Baker in the middle. I know that's Nekoosa's strategy to get the ball inside to Baker, but I really do think that some of these outside players like Dine and Mortel need to look at the basket a little bit more. Jenna misses the first. 30 got the foul. That's Bula Freeman, her second. Jenna now 3 out of 6 from the line this evening. Nekoosa up by 7. 15:50 to play in the game. Hey, that's a nice pass. And we're going to get a held ball inside. Who was that, 13 that made that good pass? Callie Lent. Possession arrow to Adams Friendship, so they'll inbound. Craddock will put it in play. Lent. Bula Freeman with a miss. Nekoosa playing catch on top. They've been doing that all night. Nice drive, nice finish. Let's see if she gets the basket. That's Tess Keenan. I think she will. They count the basket. And a foul on Callie Lent. And Tess with a chance now to complete that 3-point play. Not a good foul shooting night for Keenan, 0 for 3. Rodriguez loses the basketball out of bounds. Alicia and Rodriguez and Cassandra Mortel, 2 peas in a pod. They like to dribble the ball, tend to get their head down when they dribble, and tend to go a little bit quicker than they need to. But they're both good shooters. As is Marissa Harnish. She has 10. Nekoosa back up now by 11, their biggest lead on the night. 14:40 to play in the game. Harnish goes down with Juleseth. Dine with a good play. We get another held ball. It'll be Nekoosa's. Nice job by Kelly Dine as she ducked inside to take that bounce pass away. Or at least to get the tie up. Right there. Dine will shoot this one. Baker kept it alive to Harnish, And Adams Friendship comes away with it this time as Lent picks it up. Rodriguez the other way. When they play catch, they play catch. That ball's being zipped back and forth. Really working out Mortel and Dine at the top of that zone. Harnish, cross court to Dine. Mortel with a wide open look, didn't look at the basket. Now she does. And missed the shot. What a good look. Bula Freeman with the rebound. Mortel has a nice little delivery of her jump shot. She gets the ball up over her head and snaps that wrist. You don't see that all the time in girls basketball. They tend to push the ball more than they do snap it. Baker's got Mortel open, but fire that one through her hands. Cassandra retrieves. Callie with a bad pass picked up by Rodriguez. Bailed out on the baseline that time's number 24, Coral Juleseth. As Nekoosa had pretty good position. Juleseth had nowhere to go, but she gets the foul call on Nekoosa. Tess Keenan picks up her first. First in the half, they've only committed 4 fouls all night. Juleseth now with 5 points. Freshman makes a pair. It's a 9-point game. Danny Hendrickson gets back into action for Nekoosa now. And one of these fine teams takes a timeout. Adams Friendship. 12:41 to play. 37-28 Nekoosa. Got a correction for you. Adams Friendship. Jersey number 24 belongs to Megan Dockin, not to Coral Juleseth. So we apologize for that. Didn't know. And believe it or not, it's Dockin who gets the foul here. Her second, and Tess Keenan back to the line.
Number 24, Dockin. For the line, shooting 2 for the Dip Makers, number 21, Keenan.
Tess has had a tough night from the line. Was she 0 for 4? No, make that 0 for 3. So she's due. And she does have a good-looking free throw. She really does. It's nice and soft. She's got to get over the front of that rim. There she goes. 10-point lead for Nekoosa. 12:20 to play. Both teams zone defenses the entire night. 1-2-2 for Adams Friendship, 2-3 for Nekoosa. Adams Friendship really hasn't attacked that zone a whole lot, thus the Nekoosa foul totals being very low. They settle for that outside shot. There they try to go inside, and they do. Craddock with the rebound, with the miss, Baker with the rebound. Hendrickson. And they're going to call a foul on Rodriguez, I believe. Yep. Alicia with her second. Adams Friendship now with 4 as a team here in the half.
Checking in for Adams Friendship, number 30, Paula Freeman.
Dine with the basketball right back to Hendrickson. Harnish wide open. Turns down the 3, steps inside that 3-point line and buries the 15-footer.
13, Harnish.
Again, Adams Friendship so worried about Jenna Baker and Tess Keenan inside, they're willing to give up that shot. And Nekoosa can take and make that shot all night. Rodriguez, Harnish with the rebound. Nekoosa a little shaky in the backcourt right now. Good pass to Keenan, and she is grabbed by number 21, Hayden Splinter. Again, that's a good foul. Tess catches that basketball. She's got an easy layup. But Splinter wrapped her arm around Keenan's. Common foul, Nekoosa gets it out of bounds. Hendrickson to Harnish. Hendrickson takes it up. She draws the foul. So Nekoosa back to the line. As number 30, Bula Freeman.
Go to the line, shooting 2 for the Papermakers, Hendrickson.
Nita, is that Bulla or Bula? Bula Freeman. Danny Hendrickson now has 4 points tonight, 2 out of 3 from the line. She gets 1 more. (42-28), biggest lead of the night. 14 now for the Papermakers. Calissa Farrell in the ball game now for the Green Devils. We haven't seen her yet, or before this point in the game. Calissa, another freshman. Rodriguez missed the shot. Baker tried to volleyball slap it out of there, and I think she slapped it out of a teammate's hands, but held ball to the floor. Adams Friendship will take it out of bounds. We've had our fair share of held balls tonight. Shot is short. Keenan with the rebound. I was watching an old Milwaukee Bucks game last night. The Bucks were playing the Lakers back in 1972, I believe it was. Maybe 71. Interesting to watch because, back in those days, every foul, like that one right there, was a shooting foul. You either went to the line, shot 1, or you shot the bonus, or you shot 2. The other thing that was interesting to see is they had a jump ball every quarter. And of course, we have 1 jump ball now to start the ball game and overtime if needed. Otherwise, it's the possession arrow, which they did not have back then. And by the way, I played with the same rules in high school back in the 70s. So, oh yeah, one other thing, no 3-point line. Jenna Baker just got the foul, her second, and Hayden Splinter shoots a pair. Hayden's first point on the night. Four for the Green Devils from the line here in the second half. 12-point game. By the way, the Bucks won that game. They broke the Lakers' 33-game winning streak in that season. 72. Where were you, Nita? January of 1972. That last foul, by the way, went on Splinter. That's her fourth. Bonus time already for Nekoosa as Jenna Baker makes the first. Thus, she gets the bonus. Jenna with a 50-50 ball tonight from the free throw line. Made 4, missed 4. Three-pointer on the way. Craddock. Slapped out of there by Rodriguez. It'll be Nekoosa basketball. So Nekoosa had a 6-point lead at the break. They've outscored the Green Devils here by 7 first half of second half. 13-point lead right now. Baker. Harnish. Keenan got one. It took 3 tries, but by golly, we got it. 45-30. Rodriguez drops it inside Bula Freeman. Harnish with it now. And Marissa carries the basketball. Marissa's got some nice, or she does some things very well, like shoot the basketball, for example, play defense, rebound. She needs to work on that, her ball skills, though, when it comes to handling the basketball and being confident in handling the basketball. Hey, there's a nice move by the freshman, but she missed the shot badly. Looked like Bula Freeman got hung up in the air that time and ended up just sort of passing the ball to Baker. Nekoosa gets it to Baker inside for the easy one. It wasn't pretty how he got there, but the net result was just fantastic. Nekoosa by 17 with 8 minutes to play. Rodriguez for 3. Baker tips it. Keenan can't control it. Adams Friendship keeps it. Callie Lent and number 15 for Nekoosa, Cassandra Mortel back in the ballgame. Harnish out for Nekoosa. So the Papermakers with Mortel, Baker, Keenan, Dine, and Hendrickson in the game. Rodriguez a little long with the jumper there. Battle inside and a miss by Lent. And that was an easy try by Lent. It's going to be whose basketball? I'm not sure. I think it's going to be Nekoosa basketball. No, Adams Friendship, with all the freshmen they're playing on the varsity here tonight, have some good years coming up, and they've got more talent at the JV level as they won the JV game tonight by about 15 over Nekoosa. Those are good signs for the Green Devils. Hendrickson. Keenan again. Tess now with 9.5. She's got 13 for the game. And Nekoosa up by 19 with a 6:50 to play. Baker got a piece of that shot. Mortel, 2-on-3, lost the basketball. Tried to get it to Keenan late, but Nekoosa got it back. Hendrickson just inside that three-point line. Knocks it down.
33, Hendrickson with 2 points.
7 for Nanny. 51-30 Nekoosa. Callie Dian's going to get the foul there. Trying to defend Dockin at that high post.
Nekoosa's foul number 3, Callie Dian.
By the way, Megan Dockin is a sophomore.
Checking in for the Papermakers, number 45, Anna Schaefbauer.
Hey, Anna Schaefbauer sees her first action tonight. Anna, a freshman for Nekoosa. Of course, sister of Amanda Schaefbauer, who's been out with an injury. I don't think we're just going to see Amanda the rest of the year. Elizabeth Boudreau also out tonight for Nekoosa. She's in street clothes on the bench. Callie Dine for 3. Baker kept it alive, but she commits the foul going over the back of a Green Devil.
Papermaker foul number 23.
It's her third foul. 5th now on Nekoosa as a team. Good baseline move by Danielle Craddock.
2-point basket number 23, Craddock.
Craddock now with 4 for the night. Now a steal by Rodriguez. And before the shot, a foul on Callie Dine. That's a good foul by Callie.
Papermaker foul
As
number
Rodriguez
3,
had an easy layup. It's only Nekoosa's 16 foul, so Adams Friendship gets it out of bounds. Dockin is bumped again by Dine. Callie's second? Or is that her third foul now? I think it's her third foul. And this one's a shooting foul. So Megan Dockin shoots the bonus. Megan with what? 6 points on the evening. Keenan with the rebound. And now it's Rodriguez that commits the foul at half court. And Callie Dine will be the recipient of a bonus shot, free throw attempt here.
Corner line shooting the 1-and-1 for the Papermakers, number 3, Callie Dine.
Asia Bula-Freeman back in now for the Green Devils. The Green Devils who sport an interesting looking uniform. Callie with her first point tonight. I like that design. Well, of course, I like the colors anyway. Oh, so we had a line violation. So scratch that free throw by Dine. $19-point lead, 4:35 to play. Dockin out of control there. Well, they're going to say the ball was tipped by Nekoosa. She tried to sort of reverse pivot to her right. Maybe lost her balance, but certainly not in shooting position. Dockin with the inbound pass. Nice play there by Rodriguez, saving that pass. Dockin from 15 drills that one. So Megan Dockin, now that we got her name straight, starting to heat up. And now Rodriguez takes it away from Mortel and puts it down. Hey, no quit hitting this Adams Friendship team. Lead now at 15, and Coach Linsmeyer takes a wise timeout. 3:52 to play in this ball game. 51-36 Nekoosa. Harnish puts it in play for Nekoosa. Adams Friendship extending that defense now, which is probably a good move against Nekoosa anyway. The paper makers do not handle the rock real well. Their strength is really inside. Freshman Bula with a miss. Harnish with a rebound. Marissa looking for a friend. Finds Keenan, the Schaefbauer. And Nekoosa gets it across that 10-second line. And Harnish loses it out of bounds. I thought maybe Marissa got a second hand on the basketball before she lost it, meaning a double dribble. But matters not. Adams Friendship with it. 3:20 to play. They're down by 15. And this game is not over. Bula for three. Mortel had it ripped away. And Bula Freeman gets an easy one. 13-point lead. And now Dakin commits the foul on Baker. Again, it's a shooting foul, still a bonus situation for Nekoosa. So Jenna's going to have to earn the second one by making that first one. What she does. 5 out of 9 from the line for Jenna. She's got 13 on the night. And again, she maintains that 1 out of 2 balance. Under 3 minutes to play now. 14-point game. Rodriguez, she'll take it to the basket. Dakin with a good rebound and put back.
2-point basket, 24, Dakin.
12-point game, 2:30 to play. Keenan gets a good one for Nekoosa. A nice pass from Harnish. So Nekoosa gets a much-needed hoop there. Stop the bleeding a bit. Now they need to get a stop. Mortel with a rebound. Slow it down is what Coach Linsmeyer is saying. And then Mortel ends up picking it up in the corner, surrounded by Green Devils. And Nekoosa gets another timeout, 2:01 to play in the half. Nekoosa took the full timeout. More basketball next week. We'll be here next Friday night. Nekoosa girls will be home again. You may ask, who are they playing next Friday night? And I would respond, Wisconsin Dells, so the league-leading Wisconsin Dells. And by the way, the Dells undefeated in conference play. And they have a pretty good overall record, 11-1 on the season. Chiefs are 1 game above Watoma, the second-place team there, 3-1. Nekoosa 2-2. Adams Friendship 2-2. The Westfield girls 1-3, and Boston is 0-4. So looking up for the girls next week, the girls do play on Tuesday. They'll be at Neelsville on Tuesday the 16th. But again, next Friday night, the girls will be home, and we will be here to bring you that ball game as they host Wisconsin Dells. Nekoosa played the Dells earlier in the season, and of course came up on the short end of that one. What was the score of that game, you ask? 68-40 was the game Nekoosa played down at the Dells back in December. Nice block on Baker. Dakin. Nice play by Mortel. Minute 40 to play. Again, Adams Friendship looking to double the ball, as the clock is not their friend right now. And Nekoosa fortunately gets a held ball out of that, and it's their possession. So a minute 28 to go. They'll inbound it side court on the other side of the gym. Hendrickson. Now again, the ball on the floor, and again we're going to get a held ball. This one goes to Adams Friendship. Bula looked like she had a little problem with her leg there. She was tangled up in that pile, but she's up again, running freely. So we play on. 14-point game. A quick possession back to Nekoosa with 1:03 to play in this contest. Nekoosa girls with a lot of road games coming up, finish up the season. 5 of the last 7 games will be away from home. 6 of their last 9 away from home. Boys just the opposite. They'll finish off with a lot of games here in the Nekoosa gym. Harnish tied up. Nekoosa keeps this one with 50 seconds to play. Baker, and we get a foul, evidently on Adams Friendship, as Bula Freeman must have grabbed Baker. So back to the line is Jenna Baker. This time she'll get 2 free throws, as Adams Friendship now with 10 as a team. First time tonight, Jenna misses a pair. Braddock got the roll. 54-42, 30 seconds to play as Hendrickson gets it up ahead to Harnish, who's got Keenan all by her lonesome on the other end, and Tess lays it down. 56-42. 15 seconds to play. Mortel with a steal. And we do get another foul with 6 seconds to play. This one goes on the freshman Bula. Adams Friendship bench was saying no, let it go, but it was not heard by Bula. It does give Adams Friendship the opportunity to get 5 new kids in the game. As Hendrickson misses the first. So 5 new faces in the game for the Green Devils. They can enjoy the last 6.6 seconds of this contest. As Danny gets one more. Misses a pair. Nothing to this game, right? As number 10, Emily Dulkey steps up and nails the 15-footer at the buzzer. Too little, too late, as Nekoosa is going to come away a winner here tonight, our final from the Nekoosa gym. The Papermakers 56 and Adams Friendship 44. So with the win, Nekoosa now 4-9 on the year, and they are 3-2 in conference play. With the loss, Adams Friendship falls to 4-12 on the season, and they are now 2-3 in the South Central Conference. So our congratulations goes out to Scott Linsmeyer and Chris Stensberg and this Nekoosa girls basketball team on their 3rd conference win tonight. A good one against Adams Friendship. Quick scoring rundown. First for Adams Friendship. Kyra Bula finishes the night with 2 points. Felicia Rodriguez had 13, but 11 of those in the first half. Hayden Splinter had 4. Danielle Craddock with 9. Asia Bula Freeman had 4. And Megan Dockin picked it up with 8 points in the second half. She finishes with 10 on the night. For Nekoosa, Callie Dine, no, she did not have that free throw. Marissa Harnish finishes with 14. Tess Keenan, a big second half. 13 in the second half, 17 for the game. Jenna Baker also had a good second half. 7 in the half, 13 for the night. Danny Hendrickson finishes with 7 for the Papermakers. Nekoosa led this contest 28-22 at halftime and outscore Adams Friendship 28-22 again in that second half. How about that? Again, our final 56-44 Nekoosa. Girls next week, Tuesday at Neilsville, next Friday night here in the Nekoosa Gym against Wisconsin Dells. By the way, catch Nekoosa basketball every weekend on public access here in Wisconsin Rapids. Nekoosa games Saturday afternoons at 4 o'clock, Monday nights at 8 o'clock. That's it for us tonight. I want to thank Nita Kirst for a fine job on the camera. My name is Tom Kirst. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time for Nekoosa Sports.